Welcome back, guys. I'm Anitra Preston, co-founder of Vertical Capital, here with my business partner. He's co-founder of Vertical Capital as well. We're back with another underwriting video. Hope you guys are getting value. If you're in real estate at all, learning how to buy property is essential. If you're a private money lender, this is also essential too, because we make money when we buy property. And for private money lenders, you make money when you underwrite the property, or your underwriting process is very, very strong. What you think?
Yeah, definitely. And that's why we put so much emphasis on underwriting
Put so
because
much.
we make money when we underwrite.
We make money when we underwrite. And guys, look, we are diving up to extend a free community to you. If you like this channel at all, hit the subscribe button. And in a few weeks, we're going to launch a free community where we teach all of this stuff for free. We're going a little bit more in depth on finance as well.
All right, let's get into it. So we have 153 East 12th Street, Extension Reserve, Louisiana 70084. Kind of a weird address, but
Yeah, it's a weird address. Reserve is kind of outside of the metropolitan New Orleans. It's probably about 45 miles away.
yeah. Yeah. But it's not anything we scared of doing if the numbers check out.
It's just a little country out there,
Yeah,
basically.
a little
I'm
country.
trying to I'm trying to be polite, but it's country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or what we call rural, right? Not that rural, because they kind of sit in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can even get some data on it. It's 1,400 square feet. Do we have any photos? And we have
Um,
no
mm,
bedrooms, no baths.
yeah, single family property is not at the title company. Years of experience, 12. We like that. Loan amount requested 130,000. Describe the use of funds. Purchase, rehab, fix and flip. All right, so we do have photos and we're gonna check those photos out. Exit strategy. Fix and flip up to 6 months. Rehab time frame is estimated at 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. All right. How long do you need the loan for it? I guess up to 6 months. Purchase price 80,000. How much can you put down? $5,000. That do not check out. We
Yeah, they
require
don't.
20%. 20% of 80,000 is 16,000. Construction cost 50,000 estimated rehab. All right.
Right,
Cool. All right, we're gonna evaluate it, but we definitely will need that 20% down.
right.
All right, let's check out some of the photos. All right, this the backyard look like it. So many people start with the backyard as the first photo.
Right. The front of the house is what everybody sees when they're shopping
Yeah.
for houses, right?
All right, there go the front.
Looks pretty good on the front. And it's all
Yeah.
brick, so this is solid. It looks
Yeah,
like they used to have a blue tarp up there. I can see the edge. Looks like it.
yeah, but this also looked like a
Might
Google
not be.
photo. This is a Google image photo. So
Oh, is it?
yeah, because you see this little arrow right here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, and that's not from my computer on my end.
Uh-oh.
All right. Big backyard. They don't have
Yeah,
a
like
fence to
skyscraper.
separate it.
We're in the country, brother. They
Yeah.
don't do fences a lot.
All right.
All right.
It's a laundry room.
He said he was flipping it. I
Yeah, he
think
flipped.
so.
Yeah, he flipping it. Yeah. All right. Just a dated house.
Yeah, it's just dated. It looks don't look too bad.
Yeah.
Um and I guess for I gotta put on my country hat because the standard of living is a little bit different than what it is if we're in a city,
Yeah.
and understanding the type of houses, the inventory out. out that way. This reserve is in St. John Parish.
Yeah. I think this is an easy rehab, honestly.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah.
They did a good he did a good job on giving us some of those interior photos that we like. But the square footage, what does it seems like a small house though.
It's four, I think you have 1,400.
All right.
Let's see.
I don't believe we can verify with St. John's tax assessor site. I've never even gone to it, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't even know. So let's see what we got on MLS, what we can do here.
All right. So we're going back 365 days. And we look at closed properties, properties that sold in the last 365 days. We
Yeah,
don't look at anything that's active.
that's a good point. Active listings are not good data.
Yeah. Well, it's not data for us to make a decision. We can't make
Correct.
a decision off of what's active. And
Right,
when
because it hasn't
some
sold yet.
yeah, it haven't sold yet. So when some borrowers submit comps and they submit active, we just simply tell them like we don't look at active, we look at sold.
Right. In that instance, the market hasn't spoken yet. You're just bringing your property to the market. The market speaks when they buy, right? They vote what they want, credit card.
They credit card.
They vote what they what they loan. And so that's how you know if it's a good comp or not.
Guys, I was taught the buyer determine the value of the property. The buyer determine the value. You could list your property at 200,000, but if buyers only willing to pay 180, that's the value.
That's the value, right? Not what the realtor said.
Yeah. Or
Or
the
the
appraiser.
or the appraiser says. The appraiser, they get their numbers from the buyer,
Exactly.
which is sold comps.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
So this one 14, 15, 50 square footage. And
so
then
the
sold for 158. All right. This one in average condition. So they only have these three that's in excellent. And this one sold for 109. Let's look at that.
the property when you list on a property, the first showing is actually what they see online. So virtually staging it is really good because that's your first impression to them
Yeah,
if it's not furnished, right? So
exactly. And
making a
like that,
first impression is online is the first. That's what triggers them to say, okay, I'm gonna go and schedule a showing.
yep. And it helps with the imagination of the borrower. Like for this particular property, this is virtually staged. And this room right here is look like it's being presented as a office
Correct.
space,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the next photo is the same room. And it's like, okay, what I could do here? You could do an office. You could, if you have a little kid or something, you could be a kid.
Playroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yep.
All right, that one looks good, Elridge. I like
Yeah.
the way this one looks.
All right. I mean, go to the next one, right?
And that may go to the next.
All
Right.
right.
We got enough information from that one.
All right, but it only sold for 109 a square foot. So that do concern me there. Because all the rest of them sold for more.
Yeah. Um, the funny thing is you can have oh, I see why.
Yeah, this is not a comp though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah, that one.
Those
Yeah.
are newer.
This
All
one
right,
is
this
very
one.
good. All right. And this wasn't renovated, but it sold for
Ooh.
more though.
Yeah, so for more got carpet in there. Who do that? They ain't do no upgrades to this property.
Yeah.
Everything is looks like it's original build.
Yeah.
Is it bigger?
No, it's smaller. It's 250 square feet smaller. But it sold for this one sold for 150. That one sold for 58, 500. But I would assume that this one would have sold for more. What was the ARV that they had?
Um, I don't.
Yeah, 175.
175. Not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that. Because you got the 158 and you got the 150, but the dollars per square it went up because of the square footage. It went from 1,200. Remember? So the 125 to get to that 150, they had to go to 125 because it's 1,200 square feet. It's much smaller.
Yeah. Yeah. So the smaller a house is, the more the property sell for dollars per square feet.
In a very good condition. I think that was okay. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not to give it a average evaluation. That's kind of tough.
Yeah. And we also in reserve too. So
We're
going
in
back to your
reserve,
point
yeah,
earlier, yeah.
yeah. And then by being in its very good condition, it's movable, it's living. It looks like it was cleaned. You just have to do your upgrades.
Yeah.
So
Should we average the 109 and the 125 to come up with our?
I'm thinking that's what we gotta do.
All right.
Thinking
So
that's what we gotta do.
we're gonna average the 109 and the $125 per square feet, and then it give us $117. So $117 times the property square foot is what? 1,400 times 117. That gives us $163,800.
163,000.
$800.
Okay, so 160 is gonna be the ARV for me because we round down. We don't round up, and I don't believe in his 175 at all.
Yeah, me either.
Um, at the one because that one did sell at 158.
Yeah.
Um, the one that looks very similar to it. So I'm going with the 160. I'm gonna give it a 160.
Yeah. Yeah, 160 still a stretch too, like cuz I like the 158 500 honestly.
So
Cuz
so you want to go down to 155?
well, I'm okay with doing 158. If you want to do 155, we could do 155. But this comp is such a good property, like this one right here, like because this is totally new and it's
I see your point.
yeah, like everything
And
is
it's sold,
clean.
and yeah, they presented this one really well, and it's sold under 160. So that does
Yeah,
make sense.
in this
Um,
property 50 square foot bigger than ours. So it's like
I'm
how
gonna
we
have to go with the 155 if we're going that route because it's smaller. Because this one's bigger.
all right,
Well,
yeah, let's
ours is smaller, so I'm gonna caution. I'm gonna take them 50 square feet back.
all right, all right, all right. So 155 it is.
Yeah.
All right,
So
so 155 times 65%. That give us $100,750 maximum loan amount. Like just like in a fix and flip situation, you have your most allowable offer. Our max allowable loan amount is $100,750.
so what was his loan request?
All right.
So the 175 is out the window.
Yeah. So the loan amount requested is 130,000.
Right. Which he done his math, I believe he did. But another thing too, he didn't have the down payment money
Yeah.
um on the purchase price. So the purchase price is 80,000. He would have to come up with 20% of that.
Yeah, 16,000. So yeah, like it looked like this one don't check out in any way because he asking for 130,000. Our max loan amount is 100,000. He don't have the down payment of 16,000. So, but then he's gonna have to cover what we not covering
Right.
of the
Right.
one of the 130 because we only doing 100,000. So
And what did he say his construction was going to be?
construction costs, let's see, 50,000.
Yeah, so even we back out that 50,000, he only left with 50,000 left towards his purchase, but um again, we wouldn't go up. that high because it's 16. He would have to come up. So I still think here, we still make the offer with just our conditions that, because we still gotta complete the underwriting process by verifying if he can actually afford to close the loan.
Yeah, yeah, we can make them offer. We can make them offer. You know,
Yeah, I would like to make the offer.
I just like we always say, the application tells a story, right?
It
So
does.
it's like if we ask a question right here, how much can you put as a down payment? Vertical capital will require up to 20% or more in most cases, and you only put 5,000. It's telling you not putting yourself in the best position to receive this loan.
I
To
get what you're saying. Um,
because if I'm filling out the application and I hear that I read this question and I see that they require up to 20%, I'm putting all the money that I have on as my number right here.
yeah, I agree. I also think that sometimes people they hold back information, and I understand that,
Yeah,
your thought process, but people do hold back information, and we gotta be that's realistic, right? That people hold back information. I don't know why.
yeah,
If it's they're under the impression that magically we would change our down payment requirement to fit theirs, but I'm gonna send the offer,
yeah,
and we have our conditions, and of course they either meet the conditions or they're not. It doesn't hurt to send the email.
yeah, yeah. We can make them an offer, but
Right.
we gotta stop holding back that information though.
Yeah, I don't know
Because they
why
be trying to
people are
negotiate. They
big
try to
headed.
negotiate and we just not meeting you. This is the first. Like, how you gonna negotiate and we ain't do no business with you?
Yeah, and the fact that I think people don't understand the benefits of not pulling credit, and then understanding the region that we're in, right? Like, we gotta be honest. Like, when they give those datas about credit scores per region and stuff like that, you gotta believe it.
Yeah,
This is why you get certain types of requirements from national lenders and certain type of requirements from even insurance companies, because it's all based on data for your
yeah,
area, right? And if your area's credit scores are lower, then the companies make adjustments to their offers
yep. Well, since we sending them the email, this VC approved.
with
No,
conditions.
what conditions? What conditions?
Conditional, yeah. We'll do a conditional approval here.
All right, VC conditional approval.
Yes.
All right.